Hey everybody, it's Ken from TekVest here to talk about our SpokeMaster Lite and our SpokeMaster Pro. So these two models are built on the same chassis, so they're identical in the way that they fit and in the way that they function. The only difference between the two is the Lite has just nothing on the front, it's bare bones, it's clean, whereas the Pro, you have the MOLLE attachment points. So this allows you to attach any MOLLE standard pouches and pockets will work on this system. So those are the differences between the Lite and the Pro. So the SpokeMaster chassis has the chest clip on the front. This allows you to run the vest partially undone for more airflow. Now what that does do is it creates a gap in the armor, right? So you get a ton of airflow, so I'll take that trade-off on a hot day, but you gotta keep that in mind, it does make that gap in the armor. The SpokeMaster chassis has narrowed shoulder tops. So these are narrowed in, so they fit really nicely under a jacket. So this model works really good if you are putting it under a jacket, but it also just has a nice slick, clean line for if you're running it on the outside as well. They have the drink sleeve on the over top of the shoulder, as well as the attachment points for our backpack systems. So this allows you to run your hose out from the bag, up through the sleeve, so that it'll always stick out in front, so that you'll be able to grab it and drink on the go. Both models also have the attachment points underneath the shoulders for the optional arm pads. So the optional arm pads, they clip up through the two attachment points. One is in the center on the neck, the other is on the front. And that's how you attach the arm pads. So these vests do have the capability for the backpack. They do have the options for the arm pads as well. They do not come with either. Those are both add-on accessories. And this model is fantastic for your summer off-road use. It is very good for your adventure bike guys as well, because it has your full back protection. So this model does have your front with the zipper, you get your side overlap on the side for your ribs, and it has a full back plate as well. So it doesn't have a reduced bag. That means you can run it without a bag and still have your full armor. If you add a bag, you're effectively doubling your armor, because our bags are armored. So the SpokeMaster comes in two colorways, gray or black, and you can get it the gray with the Pro, or you can get it black without. So you can run it the Lite or the Pro in black or gray. All right, so for anybody who's unfamiliar with the MOLLE attachment system, basically your bag is gonna look something like this. It's gonna have some form. They're either gonna be fabric or they have the plastic quick attach ones. And basically what you do is you take these, you line them up to your webbing, and you're gonna feed it through the vest, feed it back through the pouch, through the vest, back through the pouch, and so on until you connect it in. And this is a standard system. If you go to any military surplus type of store, you'll be able to buy all kinds of different packs, different attachment points. For me, I use this for my arrowing. So whenever I'm arrowing, my stapler fits nicely. I got a stack of arrows, works great. I just attach to the vest and I'm good to go. So here's what the SpokeMaster Lite looks like with all the attachments on it. So you got the arm pads and you got the backpack attachment. So this setup is great if you're doing an enduro type of riding, anywhere you're close to trees. I love the arm pads. And then if you're going to go and do some adventure riding, you can take off the arm pads, you can take off the bag, and then it'll fit nicely under a jacket. So the nice part about the SpokeMaster is it's a pretty versatile build for that exact reason. In order to attach your arm pads, there are the two loops underneath, one in the middle and one on the front, and those correspond to your two attachment points on your arm pads. In order to set them, you simply thread it through. You choose your longer or shorter setting. For most guys, the shorter setting is going to be preferred, but if you have really long arms, you might like the long one. And then you slip through the front, come around, and same boat, you have your adjustments, and that's it. That's all you need to do to attach your arm pads. The two packs that we have that work with all of our vests that have the option to use bags are our trail pack and our enduro bag. The trail pack is a smaller bag. The enduro pack is considerably bigger. Weight-wise, they're not very much different. So if you just want the space, go with the enduro bag. If you want to be absolutely as slim as you can, go with the trail pack. And the way both the bags attach is you have your two top Velcros, your two lower Velcros, and they correspond to the top D-rings and then into the slot on the webbing where they line up. And the way you do that is you're going to undo the Velcros, come in from the top, make sure they seat nicely. Then you're going to come down below. You're going to find the spot where they line up. And this can be a little bit finicky when you do it for the first time. But once they're on, you can kind of just leave it in place anyways. So then you're going to pull that through. Then you're going to line up the other side. You're going to pull that through. And make sure you get it nice and seated. And that is it. That's how the packs sit on there. Now, again, the Enduro pack, the only difference is there's gonna be a top clip, and this clips into the top here just to keep the top from flapping around. Otherwise, the attachments are the same.